All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hello, Cheryl from Minnesota. Good morning, Denise. If you're joining us live, please say hello in the comments. This is the Monday Morning Motivation by Clutter Boss. I am your Clutter Boss this morning. I am Jess Marcy. I am so excited to be here with you as usual. You guys, I love my job. I love helping people declutter their lives. I love seeing the changes that happen. I love watching the process, and I love being here on Monday mornings with all y'all, as our Southerners like to say. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Trish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I had what we may consider to be a Monday today. I woke up and there were a lot of messages in all different spots that something technologically was different than in the past, and there was something just not right or something. There was a tech issue. So, and that happens, right? We use technology. We love it when it works. Right now, I'm talking to all of you guys and it's great, right? It's working well. And when it doesn't work, it is so frustrating. And I really thought to myself, and I've shared this so many times on Monday morning motivation, but a tech issue, number one, is not going to get me down on a Monday morning. Like, we're not having it. We're not having it. We are approaching this day and this week differently from in the past. Mindset matters so much. And I was reminded, and I think I probably shared this within the last month or two, of this quote, which becomes more and more true every time I focus in on it. And that is, what if it turns out better than you ever imagined? What if it turns out better than you ever imagined? We are so primed to think that things are going to be a disaster, or to wake up to a bunch of emails and text messages that something went wrong and just, oh, that's the worst. Like, this is going to be a terrible day. This is going to be whatever. We are these like self-fulfilling prophets here, right? We are fulfilling our own destiny with our mindset. Our mindset matters more than anything else. And the reality is, most of the time when there is a problem, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to learn from it. We're going to grow from it. We're going to experience the struggle and take something away from it. And a lot of times things improve after that. Like when you have a relationship that's really difficult and it just seems like it's going nowhere, and you work through it, usually on the other side, it's better. Either the relationship is better, or you're in a better relationship with yourself, or you've had a lot of clarity. What if it turns out better than you ever imagined? Your mindset is so critical to this decluttering process and to approaching every single day of your life. Every single day. When you are faced with a struggle or a problem, take a step back and just think, maybe there is a positive outcome from all of this. And I bet you're going to find that positive outcome. I remember when I was a long time ago, kind of when I was trying to sort out my own clutter and all of the things that are connected to, because we say it's all clutter is connected. I was reading The Miracle Morning, which I think is one of the most powerful books I've ever read. The process of just shifting your mindset. And that is really what The Miracle Morning is all about. If you have not read that book by Hal Elrod, The Miracle Morning is a series of 6 things that you do every morning to help you set yourself up for success. But what it really comes down to is that it puts your mindset into the right place that it needs to be successful. And sometimes you hear The Miracle Morning and you're like, I don't have an hour to spend on all this stuff. You could do The Miracle Morning in 6 minutes. I've done it so many times. But one of the things that Hal Elrod says in this book that's always stuck with me is, the last thing you think at night is the first thing that you think in the morning. That is, when you go to sleep, if you are going to sleep late, if you are struggling to fall asleep, if you're looking at the clock and thinking, ugh, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow, guess what? When you wake up, your first thought is going to be, ugh, I am going to be exhausted today. If you think to yourself, it's going to be fine, I am going to get whatever amount of sleep I'm going to get, and I'm going to manage it just fine tomorrow, like I have hundreds of other days in my life where I had a poor night's sleep. I made it through. It was okay. Everything worked just fine. You're going to wake up and mindset is already going to be, in a good spot. You're going to be primed for a better day. The last thought you have at night is the first thought you have in the morning. What if it turns out better than you ever imagined? All of these mindset little things make a huge difference. Don't feel like decluttering today? Shift your mindset. What a gift it is that you get to declutter today. Do you know how many people wish that they had the ability to declutter right now? Shift your mindset. I have a coach on my strength app, Ladder. I love that app. And Coach Andre Cruz, he is amazing. And he says, what a gift that you get to work out today. Yeah, nobody, you don't want to work out. I get it. But think about people who cannot work out. Isn't this such a gift? Can you shift your mindset and look at things differently? Because it actually does matter and it does make a difference. So I just want to say, moving into this week, it is May. Let's call it Mindset May. Every time you start to have these thoughts that are negative and defeating and all of these things, shift it, shift it. That is where your power lies. Use your power to make things different in your head, and you will make things different in your life. It works. It works. And only you can do that. Only you can do that for you. So that is your Monday morning motivation. Mindset May. Let's have a better mindset this month and make that conscious decision and choice to do that right now. I love you guys. I believe in you guys. Get on with your bad selves. Go declutter something. Have a wonderful day.